Alright, man. Parasyte. First things first, man. Mika-chan, you are a thirsty ass hoe. Now, this episode was a conclusion to the anticipated match between mom versus child. Mother versus Izumi. Mother Izumi versus Izumi son. It was a pretty good fight. I liked it. I really enjoyed it. And now that we see that Izumi, he could actually defend himself. He could actually fight for himself one-on-one with a Parasyte. That just shows how deadly of a combination these two are going to be. Migi was asleep the whole time, man. He was asleep. He had nothing to do with the fight. He just came in there with his freaking blade, his brain, his human self, and fought his own mother and ended up almost killing her. But, you know, we still see that moment. That moment when Izumi saw the scar on his mother's hand. That moment for me was the best moment of the whole of the episode, almost of this whole series, because that moment right there shows he still has humanity. He still has humanity, and we see these signs to, you know, that how he's losing humanity, but we never really see signs that he still has his humanity and actually does care and has a heart, has emotions. Because with the emotions part, I feel like Azumi's losing emotion, just like Migi. Parasytes, they have no emotion. For example, like he says he can't cry no more. He can't cry. So for me, it feels like he's becoming more and more like a Parasyte, because now that I guess Migi is scattered everywhere in his body, which is kind of weird and disgusting when you think about it. It's everywhere, and that's why he has this Olympic athlete body. Now he can do like pretty much, he could do anything. That could be a little foreshadowing also that he's becoming a Parasyte. Maybe he will become a Parasyte by the end of the series. I'm not sure, but definitely, you know, with his personality, with his mental state, he is becoming more Parasyte-like, with losing his emotion to cry. But Mika-chan does bring in a point saying that he does cry in the inside. So I don't know if that contradicts what I just said, but I still feel like he is losing his emotion. And she just said that to make him feel better. But I don't think he was crying in the inside. I'm not sure. He cares, but he's not showing signs of crying. Because crying, as much as you want to deny it, it does bring out the point that you really do care about. So that's true emotion when you cry, when you laugh hard. So not crying does show that you're losing some of that emotion. But again, man, going back to that scene, I really like that, because even though we've seen all this foreshadowing of him not crying, of him his body changing, him being more Parasyte-like, that moment just showed me like, alright, there's still hope for him. There's still hope. Maybe this anime will not end in a dark way. So we see Usa, he was introduced to us, and I was right. I told you, there had to be someone like him in that universe, in that fucking anime universe. There had to be. Because in anime, they love portraying that kind of context, you get me? They like having someone that's in the same situation as the main character. And I'm glad Usa is alive. Honestly, man, when he got stabbed in the heart, I was like, oh, already? What the fuck? That was like too quick. That was way too quick. Luckily, he's alive. He's well. The Parasyte that's in his body is actually very smart too. He actually figured out the patterns of the Parasytes. That's another thing, you know. These Parasytes follow a specific kind of pattern. They have no conscience of their own. They can't think for themselves. So that's why I like making the comparison with the Parasytes, with Migi, and now Parasyte, because these two, I feel like they are actually forming a sense of knowing who they are. They're recognizing their conscience. They're recognizing they could do other things other than just be a brain dead zombie. So I'm glad that they're alive, both of them. So hopefully they stick around for a while, because honestly I do see death flags on Usa. I do. As soon as I saw this fool with his freaking chubby cheeks, I knew this fool was gonna die. But with Izumi's mother, just shows these Parasytes have no will of their own. They just do what they were told, what they were programmed to. And hopefully these Parasytes, maybe I'm far-fetching this too much, but maybe they'll live with the humans one day. Maybe they'll coexist. Because if we do see progress with Migi and Parasytes, they're actually able to form some emotion. Maybe they're able to think for themselves. They will be able to coexist with the humans. Who knows? I'm not sure. This anime is really unpredictable. I'm just saying. But you know, the fight was awesome. That's pretty much the whole episode. Just him fighting his mother. A lot of psychological stuff went into this episode. A lot of mental states. Overall, a really good episode. Usa was introduced. The fight between Izumi and his mother. Great fight. I really did love it. And you know, the series is becoming better and better every single episode. And the thing is, Izumi, he fell unconscious when he was talking to his dad. Yeah, does that seem familiar? That's what Migi does. Remember, he needs 4 hours of rest or he'll just fall asleep automatically. Yeah, happy to Izumi. So maybe my theory of him becoming a Parasyte is not that off. Just saying. overall, a great episode, man. What do you guys think? What was your first scene? Did the fight live up to your expectations? Did you guys enjoy Usa? Leave your comments below, and I'm gonna tell you right now, man. When Izumi was first shown at the end of the episode, when he just turned around to Maruna and says, "Yo," the change, man. He looked completely fucking different. His hair is back. He has no glasses. This fool, he was getting bitches on the side without him even trying. Now that he's gonna be a fucking harem, I guarantee that shit. Comment down below. Subscribe, peace.